On today's show, we go through the songs that made waves on the charts this month of August. We'll be ranking the top 10 P-pop songs and hip-hop songs based of the Billboard Philippines Hot 100.
And later on, we'll talk about the presence of 2000's OPM rock on the Billboard Philippines charts.
Anton and Jason here. Let's get to it. Welcome to Billboard Philippines Off the Charts. To start off August's hottest charts news, first up we have Four of Spades, their comeback single Aura, rising to number 4 off the Billboard Philippines Hot 100. A successful return for the boys indeed.
Yes, and even if the song has descended the charts since then, you can't deny that music fans have anticipated the reunion for so long. They've since released a second single, Na Naman, which I think it's a better song, but it hasn't charted yet.
Yeah, and you know what, speaking of comebacks, a song that was released 20 years ago appeared on the charts this August. I'm talking about Tensionado by Soap Dish.
Yeah, that one really caught me by surprise, and we'll talk more about that in the discussion later. On the other hand, Cup of Joe's Multo recently marked 4 months at number 1 on the Philippine charts, and is still number 1 as of last week, officially making it the longest running song at number 1.
And congratulations to Cup of Joe. They're now officially the longest number 1 song on the Billboard Philippines Hot 100 and Top Philippine Songs. As for strong debuts, Chappell Roan's latest single, The Subway, debuting on the charts at number 7.
Yeah, that's not surprising, as Chappell Roan is, a favorite pop artist of many, many, many Filipinos. And, her output has been consistently good, so I expect more of her new songs to appear on the charts when they're released. Another entry that's not surprising at all is Sarah Geronimo and SB19's collab track, Umaaligid, which entered the Philippines Hot 100 at number 49 after debuting on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales Chart at number 4.
And you know what? I'm actually surprised that this song isn't number 1 yet, given the popularity of, both artists. But let's see what happens in September. It's time we rank the top 10 P-pop songs and hip-hop songs for the month of August based off the Billboard Philippines Hot 100 and Top Philippine Songs. So, here we go.
At number 10, we have Ipagdadamot Kita by OLG Zack, Realest Cram, and Nate Man. At number 9, we have Sa Susunod Na Lang with Yuri, Skostapkli, and PDL. At number 8, we have All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. At number 7, we have City Girl by Shanty Dope. At number 6, we have Gusto Ko Sakin Ka Lang by Robledo Timido. At number 5, we have I'm a Flirt by Nate Man and Lucky. At number 4, we have Before I Let You Go by Ryuji and CKYG. Still holding strong at number 3 is Luther by Kendrick Lamar. At number 2, we have Hail Mary with My Day. And at number 1, we have Folded by Kelani.
Time now to rank the top 10 P-pop songs. Number 10, Shaggity from Beanie. Number 9, Shooting for the Stars, SB19. Number 8, Salamin Salamin, Beanie. Number 7, Pantropico from Beanie. Number 6, 8-Ton Ball from SB19. Number 5, Quit from SB19. Number 4, Time from SB19. Number 3, Dongka from SB19. Number 2, Umaaligid, Sarah Geronimo and SB19. And number 1, Damn from SB19. Let's break it down off the charts for August. What did you notice lately on the charts, Jason?
As I mentioned earlier, I want to talk about something that we've touched on in the past, which is the presence of OPM's rock songs from the 2000s on the Billboard Philippines charts. For many months, we've seen songs by Orange and Lemons, Hale, and other bands from that era taking up positions on the charts, like Hanggang Kailan, The Day You Said Goodnight,
Yeah.
songs like that.
And even Sugar Free's Burnout,
Yeah.
and some songs by Rico Blanco like Your Universe, and his hits reimagined versions of old River Maya
Yeah.
songs. And just this August, of course, we mentioned earlier, Tensionado by Soap Dish, a song that was released in 2005.
2005.
Yeah, entered the top Philippine songs charts at number 21, and as of last week, is currently at number 5.
I know, and it boggles the mind that a 20-year-old song that is probably the only Soap Dish song that most people know could still enter the charts, and which is why I wanted to discuss this topic. Now, I have no idea why the song got viral on TikTok or whatnot, but good for them.
Yeah, and I think it did go viral recently online. Actually, a lot of those early to mid 2000 songs, are getting rediscovered thanks to TikTok. And it somehow opens the possibility for other songs from that era to chart.
Yeah.
So the mid 2000s, was a great
Yeah, it
period
was, yeah.
for OPM rock, with a lot of bands getting airplay on mainstream radio and music video channels.
You would know. So yeah, while we're reminiscing, let's mention some songs that from that period that we think deserve to chart. I've said this before, but I'm waiting for Join the Club's Novella to appear on the Hot 100. Also, Beer by the Itchy Worms. I know they're on the outer rings
Yeah.
of the charts, but hopefully they penetrate the Hot 100 pretty soon.
And I agree on the Join the Club one. And if not Novella, maybe even Lunes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, let's throw in another one. Narda from
Oh, yeah, that
Kamikaze,
one.
even Jeepney or Gemini from Sponge Cola. And I don't know, there's more at the top of my head, but those are the only ones like I can think of.
Yeah, and I agree. And if it takes a song to get viral for it to chart, I think a lot of sandwich songs.
Yeah.
Also very meme worthy, like the opening line of Betamax can soundtrack Let's Confuse the Kids post, Diba? Like, wala pa nung mix, wala pa nung MTV. Wala na ngang iPad eh.
And it's sticking with sandwich here. Even DVD X can fall under the Let's Confuse the Kids post. And lately I've been seeing or hearing on TikTok the famous Magbalik riff, the
Yeah.
intro riff. And I feel like a lot of Parokya ni Edgar songs as well can fall under it.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities. But at the same time, I don't think this will signal like, a rock comeback of any kind, given the way listeners like mixing genres when they curate their daily playlists. But we'll never know. I mean, if Four of Spades could get back together, then anything could happen, right?
Yeah. And you know what? We've seen so many reunions lately, from River Maya to Eraserheads and now Four
Yeah.
of Spades. So who knows who's next? Well, that wraps it up for Off the Charts for the month of August. Anton and Jason, we are signing off.
Billboard Philippines